Hi, I'm Jeff, and welcome to another one of my videos where I take a look at all the new comic books coming out on either December 13th or 14th, 2022, and I ask myself the question, what one new comic book would I buy this week if I could buy just one book? Well, yes, the rumors are not true. I am still alive. I did not die. Sorry for those of you who might have missed the fact that I didn't put out videos the past 2 weeks. Life has conspired against me. It's actually a small miracle I'm able to do one this week. So thank you for your patience while I lapsed in making my videos. As a bit of housekeeping to make up for those weeks that I didn't make videos, let's go over a few things real fast. First, there was my pick from, I think, 4 weeks ago, which was Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. Usually I would tell you what I thought about that, but I haven't read it. So don't think that I'm doing other things other than making videos, because I haven't read that book and it's been out for a while. So let me know if you read it, what you thought of it down in the comments. In addition, I'll mention that 3 weeks ago, I did all my research, by the way, for all these videos. I just never had a chance to make them and edit them. 3 weeks ago, my pick would have been Stillwater, issue number 16. Why? Because it was the only book I was buying that week. But in addition, it's a book that I really, really liked. I haven't read the issue yet, as mentioned beforehand. But I do like Stillwater a lot. I like Chip Zdarsky a lot. This was going to be the issue where they reveal the origin of the curse, the reason why the town is cursed. So I'm looking forward to reading that. If you read it, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Spoiler free, please. And in addition, I was going to make a video last week and I didn't. And if I had made a video last week, my pick would have been Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue number 1. I'm warming up to Miles Morales. I'm getting more and more interested in him as a character. I think that Miles Morales is going to be around for a long time and in a substantial way. Rumor has it that there was a first appearance in this first issue. Rumor has it that it might evolve into a new villain for Miles Morales. The book promises a lot. It mentions a lot about a new villain. So Miles Morales does need his own villains. He's been kind of dealing with Peter Parker's villains. He needs his own, and it's quite possible we're going to get that. So that's something to look out for. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know what to think of it or what to expect. Let me know, spoiler free, down in the comments if you have. But this is a title that I'm going to be pulling at least the first few issues of. I'm going to check it out, see what I think about it, see what comes of it. I recommend you keep an eye on it as well. All right, moving on to the books that are coming out this week. I'm breaking my rules this week, and basically I have a just one book pick for myself, and then I have my just one book pick for all of you, meaning that I'm buying 2 books this week, and that my just one book pick for all of you is a book that I actually don't think I'm going to buy, but I do think it's worth picking up, and I do think it does have value, and I do think it's a decent pick. It's just not for me, but I'm going to share it with all of you. The books that I am going to be buying this week, the 2 that I mentioned, are Grimm, issue number 6. I thought I was going to drop Grimm. I was pretty sure I was going to drop Grimm, not because it's bad. I have been enjoying it, only because I want to drop something whenever I feel like it's even a possibility to drop it, because I want to keep my books to a minimum. And my books pretty much these days are kind of sort of to a manageable amount. I look forward, I'm getting about 3 books each week for the next several weeks. So I'm like, okay, I'll stick with it for now, and I'll continue to read it. So I am picking up Grimm number 6 this week. And my just one book pick for myself this week, this is my just one book pick for myself, is Wind, the Throne in the Sky, issue number 5. You've heard me mention this title many, many times in these videos. I like Wind a lot. This is the final issue in the 15 issues we were promised way, way back. I believe back when the pandemic started is when I first heard about Wind, when it went from being a graphic novel to being individual issues. I can almost guarantee there's going to be more wind in the future, but this is the last issue of the promised 15. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been enjoying it. And in addition, I have to mention that the day this book comes out, December 14th, is also James Tynan IV's birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Tynan. So that's a little bit of kind of a bonus reason why it's my just one pick. But ultimately, it's the book I'm most excited about, and therefore it's my just one pick. Now, let's get into, I believe there's about 6 books that I want to mention, 5 honorable mentions, and my just one book pick for you. So let's jump into it quickly. First one I want to mention is a new book called Night Club, issue number 1 of 6 from Image Comics. Here's the description. It mentions the most important thing first. This series will be $1.99. Take that, Marvel and DC. You're 17 years old and you've been bitten by a vampire. Do you live in the shadows and drink human blood, or do you use your newfound gifts for the dream costume superhero life you've always wanted? You're bulletproof, you can climb up walls, and you can turn to mist, bats, or even a wolf. Why not have a little fun? Sure. And this book sounds like it could be a little fun. For $2, you spend a little bit of money and you get fun. Mark Millar is not a nobody, and this is a book from Image Comics. It's a 6-issue limited series at $2 a pop. You know, I mentioned I'm only going to buy 2 books this week, but I might just go ahead and pick up this book solely because it's only $2. It appears to be a first appearance of a brand new character. For $2, I mean, why not? So I mention it to all of you. The next book I want to mention to you is a new book. It is called Danger Street, issue number 1 of a 12-issue limited series. This is from DC Black Label. Here's the description. Joining the Justice League is a goal for any superhero, but what happens when a quest for membership takes a sinister turn? Join Starman, Metamorpho, and Warlord as they look to prove themselves worthy by summoning and defeating Darkseid in battle. Soon they'll learn that calling upon a new god never ends well, and their world is headed for a crisis as a result. The journey to save the day will be a treacherous one filled with princesses, knights, and all kinds of monsters. Each person the heroes encounter plays a crucial role in this sprawling yet gripping narrative that is a little bit silly, a whole lot dark, and completely cool. Expect the unexpected with a supporting team cast featuring Manhunter, Lady Copy, the Green Team, and the Creeper. Inspired by the heroes and villains of first issue special, Tom King and Jorge Fornes return for an unforgettable maxi-series that reimagines these characters and their stories. A multi-character, multi-layered crime drama starring some of DC's most obscure creations. No one will see it coming, but everyone will want to see where it goes. It's a $4.99 book. I don't have any other comments to mention. That was a nice long description. Basically told you everything you needed to know. Sounds like it could be fun and entertaining. If it's interesting to you, maybe consider picking it up this week. The next book I want to mention to you is a new book. It is called Dream Master, issue number 1 of a 5-issue limited series from Black Box Comics. I've never heard of them either. Here's the description. There's a forgotten paladin who protects us from our nightmares while we sleep. Without him, we may never wake up again. He is the Dream Master. His curse is to guard our unconscious bodies from an evil entity who wishes to enter our reality, collapsing it for all eternity. Okay, doesn't sound entirely original, but does sound kind of interesting and sounds like it might be something worth checking out. So if the description intrigues you and the art, I mean, the guy looks actually pretty cool. So if you want to take a flyer on a deep cut indie book this week, Dream Master might be actually kind of sort of worth taking a look at. The next book I want to mention to you is another new book. It is called Assassin's Apprentice, issue number 1 of a 6-issue limited series from Dark Horse Comics. Here's the description. Until recently, Fitz was only known as Boy. The bastard/illegitimate son of a powerful noble, Fitz is taken in by his uncle, Prince Verity, who prepares the boy for a journey to the capital to meet his royal grandfather. But Fitz is not a normal child. An ancient power stirs inside him, something that will change the destiny of the 6 duchies forever. The first comics installment of best-selling author Robin Hobb's Assassin's Apprentice. Okay, so I mentioned this book this week not only because it sounds like a fairly interesting concept and an interesting story. Apparently, this is an adaptation of a novel. And so the fact that this has had life someplace else and someone bothered to adapt it into another media speaks to potentially its value and its marketability, so to speak. So if the story sounds interesting to you and you want to take a chance on checking it out, maybe you might check that out this week. All right, the next book that I want to mention to you is a new book. It is called Vicious Circle, issue number 1 of a 3-issue limited series from Boom Studios. Here's the description. Iconic artist Lee Bermejo partners with director and screenwriter Mattson Tomlin. Excuse me one moment. No! Leo, stop climbing up on that thing. Okay? I have to discipline my dog. No. Down. Stay. You're ruining the video. Okay. All right. You want to be in the video so much. You want my attention so badly. Okay, this is Leo, everybody. You all seen Daisy many times before. Okay, he bit my nose. He likes to nibble on my nose. It's okay. It never hurts. Okay, he's very excited. He's probably going to ruin the rest of this video. Let's push through and see how we do. Sean Thacker is a trained assassin from the future who seeks revenge on the only other man with his affliction. Each life they take forces them both to travel between vastly different past and future eras. Spanning from 22nd century Tokyo to 1950s New Orleans to the Cretaceous era and beyond, the two mortal rivals are locked in a battle of wills that spans millions of years, all to alter the course of history. With each time period, Lee Bermejo adjusts his artistic style to pay homage to luminary comics artists and historical master painters, all presented in prestige, oversized format. And when you hear prestige, oversized format, think more expensive. These books are $9.99 each. All right, if you were able to focus, even with all of Leo's distractions, this sounds like it could be pretty interesting. Every time these assassins kill somebody, they jump in time. Okay, all right. And Lee Bermejo's doing the art. Okay, all right. And he's going to adjust the style of his art each time they jump in time to suit the time period. Okay, all right. This sounds like it could be a very visually appealing and appealing from a story standpoint as well. So this is an interesting book. So if you've got, if you're going to buy the first one, I would buy all 3 of them. That's just me. So if you've got $30 you want to, throw at this book just for fun to check it out, I'm not going to be mad at you. It sounds like it could have a lot of potential for entertainment there. So yeah, I mentioned it to you. What's next? Is that all of my honorable mentions for this week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that brings us to my just one book for you pick of the week. My just one book pick for you of the week is Batman Spawn, issue number 1. It's a one-shot from DC. Here's the description. 2 dark heroes, cursed by tragedy, find their paths again crossing, but not by choice. What sinister foe is at work, pitting the Dark Knight against the Hellspawn? With the shadows of Gotham City to New York City, this epic event is the blockbuster you've been waiting almost 2 decades for. The book is $6.99. Now, I mentioned this book as my just one book pick for you this week because it sounds awesome. It sounds fun, based on Spawn and Batman before. I mean, come on. How cool is it to be able to get Spawn, who basically lives over at Image, Batman, who lives over at DC, to cross over and do a story together? This isn't the first time this has happened. We all know that. Is there going to be any kind of like fantastic spec potential in this book? Probably not. But it's going to provide, in my opinion, I believe, what I like most about comic books, which is it's going to be fun, it's going to be entertaining, it's going to be exciting. It's written by Todd McFarlane with art by Greg Capullo. I mean, this is firing from a writing standpoint, from an art standpoint, from a character standpoint, from just a fun comic book reading opportunity standpoint. And frankly, the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, the more I think, Jeff, just pick up a copy of it, read it, enjoy it, get excited about superhero comic books again. The other part of me is like, I can save $7, I can buy something else, but I don't know. I keep going back and forth. So even though this is my pick for you this week, it might end up becoming the pick for myself as well. Let me know down in the comments if you think that I should absolutely pick up this book, that I'll be crazy not to pick it up, that you think it will be fun and entertaining as well. And since we're all here for fun and entertaining and potentially comic book speculation, that alone is reason enough to pick it up. All right, oh, here comes Daisy. Phew. You can hear her little pitter-patter little feet. She's going to be very jealous that Leo is up here. Yeah, oh, see, yeah. She's not supposed to come up on this chair. Okay, so anyways, that's the video for this week. Thank you very much to special guests Daisy and Leo. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you to all of you once again for your patience as I didn't make videos over the past few weeks. Leo, see, he's jealous. They're just communicating. It's going to be okay. They're not really mad at each other. Oh, this video. What an exciting return to just one book. I'm going to be having some time off of work coming up soon, so I'm going to have lots of opportunity to make more of these videos. I have a backlog of video content that will be coming out over the next few weeks, and I'll get a chance to read all my comic books, which I am super excited about. Anyways, thank you all so much. If you like this video, likes are appreciated by me, and if you haven't already subscribed, I invite you to do that. Thank you so much for watching this video, such as it was. I'll see you in the next one.